Hi, I'm Jennifer Alley Kern, author of the national award-winning book, The Drama-Free Way. Drama is all around us, and I'm here to talk you through why it happens and ways you can rise above it. So, have you ever heard the saying, what you see is what you get? Well, when it comes to drama, that is exactly the case. And in this video, you're going to learn precisely why. I'm Jennifer Alley Kern, the author of the national award-winning book, The Drama-Free Way. And in this video series, we are looking at where drama comes from, why we have it, how it works as an addiction, and what you can start to do to transform the drama in your life. So, when we're looking at drama from a perspective of consciousness, what you see is exactly what you get. So what this means is anything that's happening in the outer world is not independent of what's happening in your inner world. In fact, what's happening in the world around you is a reflection of your own perspectives, beliefs, your paradigm, how you view the world, and how you view yourself within it. So in order to start really thinking about drama effectively, we can't just be looking at what's happening in the drama out there. You have to start thinking about what's happening in the drama in here. And so the definition of drama that I like to use, if you watch the previous video on the 3 things that cause drama, you heard me say that drama is a wound-based social survival mechanism that seeks to meet our needs to be seen and heard and to feel like we matter and really to feel understood, but in the absence of knowing effective, healthy ways to achieve that. So the second layer of that is that drama has thought patterns that have a very particular quality to them. Now, here's where we use drama as an acronym. So drama is thought patterns that are disempowering. They take you out of connection with your essential self, which is your core self, your soul's essence, where your true power lies. Drama is reactive. It's survival-based. It's designed to be protective, to either push away, run away, or fight against whatever's happening in your immediate emotional world, and I would even say vibrational world, that you feel you need to protect yourself against. Drama is also assumption-based. So what it does is it looks at what's happening in the world around you and starts to make sense of it based on your worldview, based on your belief systems, based on how you know to interact or what you've seen people do before. But that's not always based on reality in terms of the collective reality that's shared between the people who are involved, because we're all always looking through our own lenses. So, and this is nobody's fault. It's not a criticism or a judgment. It's just what brains do. Brains are meaning-making machines. And so we're supposed to make assumptions, right? We're supposed to kind of fill in the gaps to try to make sense of the world around us. But in the context of drama, a lot of times it comes out as that reactive protective. It's sort of like that shoot first, ask questions later, that kind of response. So it's assumption-based. So we've got D is disempowering, R is reactive, A is assumption-based, M is it's maladaptive. Drama is highly maladaptive, meaning you're operating from belief systems, from that paradigm, from those perspectives, from your emotional habits even, that probably developed when you were very young and have carried through with you even into your adult life without getting the upgrade that it may be warranted at this stage of the game. So the example of that is if you always saw yourself as the kid that was like fat and ugly, like I used to do, it's very easy to grow into adulthood and continue to hold that perspective without adapting to or growing into the new version of reality, which is being, happy, healthy, lean, fit person. So you can have this image in your mind of who you are and how you are, and then it may not match the outer reality. So that's an example of how drama can be maladaptive. And then the last A of drama is addictive. And this is no joke. Drama thinking is addictive. Now, just to clarify, this acronym is describing drama thinking. So drama is thought patterns that are disempowering, reactive, assumption-based, maladaptive, and addictive. So every single, your whole human system runs fundamentally on electricity and chemicals. So when you're stuck in drama thought patterns, it's naturally going to release certain kinds of chemicals that when you become habituated to having those in your system, it becomes addictive. So when you hear about someone, or you know somebody, everybody knows somebody, you know someone who you think is addicted to drama, they literally are. So in this series, we're going to be talking a little bit more about that, a few different in a different video. But for the sake of this one, we want to start thinking about drama as something that's part of your own consciousness so that you can respond differently to it. Now, as a part of that, it's important to understand what is the whole range of consciousness that you operate within. What you have in order to start thinking about the different levels of consciousness, or different levels of energy is another way to say it, that you inhabit when you're in a state of drama or not, or when someone else is in a state of drama or not. You've got a resource here called the Energetic State Spectrum. You can click on the link below here and download your free copy of the Drama Free Resource Kit, and so you'll have a copy of this in there. The way that drama shows up in your life depends on the state of mind that you're in. And your state of mind really is something that you evaluate based on how you feel. If you're like most people, you have anywhere between 60,000 and 80,000 thoughts every day. There's no way you can possibly track all of those. But you probably only have about 10 or 15 different emotional states that you experience each day. And those you can track, those you can pinpoint. And that's what's going to tell you whether or not you're stuck in a state of drama or not. And the very easy way to evaluate that is whether you feel good or you feel bad. Very simple. And you can't feel good and feel bad at the same time. So the Energetic State Spectrum is a resource for you to kind of look at and see, where am I at any given point throughout the day. So everything on the top half is feeling good. Everything on the bottom half is feeling bad. Now, here's the distinction that's very important to make, is that feeling bad has two different sides to it. Because as human beings, let me say it this way, as spiritual beings, having our human experience, we're supposed to sometimes feel bad. That's a little bit of a different conversation, but it has to do with our ability to grow. So feeling bad is functional when it's circumstance specific. So for example, if somebody cuts you off in traffic and you have a fear response, fear is feeling bad, right? But then it's warranted, right? You're supposed to have that so you can slam on your brakes and not hit the guy in front of you, right? Wait, someone was a guy cutting off. If somebody threatens your child, you're supposed to get pissed. You're supposed to want to fight, right? That's something that's part of a survival protective mechanism. If you have the loss of a loved one and you feel grief, it's supposed to be there. So that's not what we're talking about here. Drama is when you have certain circumstances that you replay, things from the past, that you recycle in your mind that create that bad feeling, a bad feeling of powerlessness, depressiveness, anxiousness, rage, even like a certain sense of egotism. Like, these are all things that are going to feel bad when you're thinking about them over and over and over again when nothing else is really happening around you, right? You're on a bike ride on a beautiful sunny day, or you're just sitting on your couch petting your cats, or you're washing the dishes in the shower, at the gym, like doing anything where like there's really nothing happening, but you're playing in your mind as if it were. Or it might not even be reflecting on things in the past. It might be worrying about things in the future, right? But this is a state of drama because these are thought patterns that are disempowering, reactive, assumption-based, maladaptive, and or addictive. So you're going to want to start paying attention to what kind of thoughts you get sucked into, what triggers them, and start thinking about how you can get out of them. In some of the other videos in this series, you're going to get a lot more tools and perspectives for how to actually get out of the drama, how to understand the energy of drama a little bit more. We're going to dive into that a bit and give you what you need. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and click below to download your complimentary Drama-Free Way resource kit. Also, be sure to check out the details for my online masterclass where we'll dive deep so that you learn how to really rock your life the drama-free way.